Yeah, every single person...
They're dead.
Every single person has at least a dog, and most people have 2 dogs around here. And Sugar does not mind any of them except for 1. I do not know why. Can dogs just instinctively hate other dogs?
I guess so. Dig it.
Well, I guess you won't need those 3 party members anymore, because they're dead!
They're dead forever.
It's all over, lads.
Alright, and do I have... card equipped? Alright, so Renoa has... I'm also gonna D-junction attack off of her too.
Oh, so you can get him down to like 70-25%.
There's a lot of force encounters you have to do. What? Okay. I'm going.
I want to say Garden Staff is lawful evil.
Yeah, they're using their authority in evil ways. Yep, that's perfect. I'm just gonna say the Headmaster or the Garden Master just get out of this fight.
NORG!
I guess for now. NORG!
Is this... Am I thinking of different parts, or is this the part where they invade? Or is that another part?
That's another part. That's later. That's the very, very end of this too.
Okay. Okay, that's the part I'm thinking of. Yeah. That's the coolest.
At the very end of the invasion is when Disc 3 starts.
Got it.
Like when Renault becomes unconscious. So Disc 2 has a decent amount of stuff to do.
Missile!
Caution!
Caution!
Do you remember the very last lines of dialogue that Fujin says in this game in Disc 3?
No.
I won't spoil it then.
Fujin. It better be something like,
let's go
apologize! Or something like
nope.
that.
Alright, so we're just looking for the Headmaster. So I guess we just have to go, like, literally everywhere. So this one... There's some of these encounters that we can ignore by just choosing not to help the staff, or helping the good side. So the reason why I ignored this one is that if you do that fight, you have to fight the same big insect guy that was attacking L. And you can't card them, and you can't petrify it, and it gives experience. So I kind of feel bad. You get more dialogue with the Doctor here, of like explaining like what's going on and why they're after Cid. But if you choose to ignore it, it seems like she's kind of like mad at you, which I mean, it makes sense.
And this, just to go along with the Squall's Dead that we talked about earlier in this sit down, it's just like, this is so bizarre, right? Like, I understand them being like, oh, missiles are headed this way, but this isn't why everything's crazy.
Yeah, it's another thing where you could play it off. Yeah, Headmaster's good. Just behind the scenes, who's running this garden being the big yellow alien thing, it doesn't make any sense. But rationalizing it being like Squall is dead and his like last moment like dream is like, oh, the garden exists because of this stupid alien thing. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, for some reason I thought the NORG part was the part where it was at the end of Disc 2.
No, we're doing that at the end of this. Well, yeah, enough of this. We don't fight Grandmaster NORG like right away. The garden becomes mobile first, but then you come back. It's pretty weird.
Alright,
Renoa, don't be stupid.
Are you carding or breaking? Or can you not break?
You can't break. No. Right, it's 500 experience. Or HP. The other scary thing about using, when you're like diminishing HP, so you can card enemies, you should really use Squall, because Squall can, literally like that right there, Squall can't crit, because he has the trigger, like, from this gunblade
240.
thing. Yeah.
So he has, like, 280 left.
I'll just attack with no and then, start.
What do you have to get under?
It's just as low as possible.
Oh.
There's not, like, a threshold that matters.
The Angelo thing. Does that happen at the beginning of the battle, or at any point during the battle?
It can happen at the beginning of the battle, and it can happen anytime she gets hurt. I think I looked it up, and every time it's a 6.25% chance. Which is why Renault is actually, like, one of the better characters in the game. Especially once you unlock more of Angelo's limit breaks. But using her for initial level runs sucks.
Are the guard, after everything's worked out with NORG and everything, do the garden staff still exist? Or are they all, like, exiled?
The yellow hat guys, I don't think, show up at all.
I still don't, even as a... I mean, I last played this game as an adult, but, like, as a more of an adult now, it's still... This part's still weird to me. Like, the garden faculty 300. The garden faculty I was always like, they're very weird.
I like how Renoa steals. She just shoots her, like, little thing. It's like, okay. Alright, so even if Renoa quits, it doesn't matter.
See, even hers makes more sense. Like, you hit it, and it takes an item off
yeah,
and it comes back.
That's true. Like,
Irving's is just very weird. Even Quistis's, it's like, you physically hit him, and whatever, like, something comes off of it. But I love Irving's. It's hilarious.
I guess he's not here.
Oh, he's not in my dorm room? Do you have to go the whole way into the training?
Yep. And actually, I'm going to fight the training forced encounter. You can skip it if you want. But we have to fight a T-Rex. But we can card T-Rexes.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, instead of T-Rex, T-Rut.
T-Rut. Actually, do I have blind?
And you better recognize that reference, everyone out there in YouTube land.
So I'm gonna blind Squall. So one thing I've figured out from this game is that there's a crisis.
Oh no!
Oh. The Grendels have like 1,000 HP, I think. So, oh, it didn't work. Alright, so I just want to scan him just in case, but I'm pretty sure he has like 3,000 experience. Or HP. Why do I keep saying experience? Alright, I'm not going to do the trigger. I'm not sure how much. Oh, Squall takes a lot.
You took a bunch. I would not attack anymore up this window, I think.
I think he has like 800 HP left, but I'm not going to attack with Squall for sure.
Wow.
There we go.
Nice. Grandma card's pretty good,
It's
too.
not bad. I think it's a level 4 or 5
Yeah.
card.
I'll say this, for something you can card, it's not bad.
Yeah. And Grendels are like one of the main spawns of the island closest to Hell, so it's like one of the hardest enemies. Although the island closest to Hell enemies are like artificially hard. Like they have like custom stats compared to anything else in the game. It's pretty weird.
Why? Why did they do that hologram? Talk to them. I need to know.
Oh, I think they actually give something to it. Yeah. Oh, 10 packs.
What? What?
I think they were just doing it to stall for time.
So do you think, obviously the garden staff is like exiled or killed or whatever, but There were definitely some students that were on the side of NORG, right? Well, right there.
Yeah, anyone
so, like,
that has the dark blue uniform on.
So, like, absolutely for sure. Were they going after friggin' kids?
I guess so.
So anyone who sides with NORG is, like, exiled from
yeah, I guess so.
the garden.
It really kind of glossed over it. It's so cool. Alright, so this is the T-Rex fight.
T-Rut! That's from, by the way, NBA Hang Time for the N64. If you name your created character T-Rex, he says T-Rut, and I'm 25 years later, I'm still not sure why.
It's really cool, though.
It's cool. So whenever I see anyone say T-Rex, I'm like, T-Rut? Oh my gosh. You're able to sleep one of these guys?
That's actually something that Quistis mentions. Like in the very beginning.
They're weak to sleep.
Yeah. Where's Scan?
Right.
Oh,
there you go.
Alright, 10,000 HP left. I think that's... I'll do 2 more trigger things with Squall. And then 1 regular one. Where's Blind? I don't know why, but whenever we're playing like on LPs, I just cannot focus at all.
You blind the T-Rex.
Whoops! Can you hit?
No way.
Oh.
Wow! With like
He did
2/3 of his life?
No, I did 6. Yeah, he might have had like half HP, so that was pretty lucky.
Pretty good. Large dinosaur bone.
Dino Bones refined to 20 quakes, which is really good.
Thanks for the 1 remedy.
Yeah, we get a remedy. Zell's GF gives us a Mega Phoenix, which we will not
Where's
see.
she?
In the library.
Just run past him. He didn't give me a chance!
I think I have to play this.
No, but he didn't even give you a chance to, like, say, like, hey. Face the wrath of this... What are these things called? Grendel? No, it's Grat. I had the GR! I think I only know that because you've had to use that so many times in, Card. In Triple Triad.
One more attack with Noah. I'm the Carding King.
Card is pretty cool way to play. I've never ever once used it while playing this game, but it's definitely a neat way to play.
Yeah. And it's actually pretty good for... Hi. This is Zell's GF. So if Zell was with us, instead of a remedy, it's a Mega Phoenix.
Does she, like, say anything else?
Yeah, I think she does.
She, like,
she actually, like, walks towards Zell, and then they have, like, an awkward encounter. We actually still see Zell's GF later on in a side quest.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. So at this point... Oh, yeah, Zoo. Shu, I guess.
Is it? I guess.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Isn't Shu, like, Z-I-U? I don't know, whatever. Or X-I-U.
I think when it's like XU, it's like, you don't say Zoo, you say Shu.
Well, I'm trying to think of... Actually, I'm curious now. There's a character...
Okay.
You know what I'm basing it off of? Zhang Hua from Soul Calibur.
Shang-Hua.
Which is X-I-A. So shit.
Don't they say Shang like S-H?
Yeah. Which is why the zoo maybe would be Shu.
Yeah, I think it's Shu.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually. First, I looked it up and I was like, oh, this is gonna be for my side, and it just totally wasn't.
By the way, They did the thing where, like, oh, we pretended that Cid was hiding, but actually he was in his headmaster office all along. It's like, are you kidding me?
That's the first place that these people would check.
Yeah, like, what? That's so dumb.
And there's nobody guarding it. There was nobody guarding it until Shu got there.
Yep. You can just take the elevator up. It's like, we'll hide in the most obvious place. There's no way they're gonna look there.
Wait, so Raijin and Faijin, or however you pronounce them, are helping?
Right now they're helping them.
Cool.
But I think immediately after this, they, like, abandon the garden.
Real. I still, like, I understand Cypher's allegiance and all that, and he's screwed over by the sorceress and whatever, but Raijin and Fujin, or Fujin and Raijin...
Raijin and Fujin, I think.
Raijin and Fujin. I always feel bad for them, you know?
Yeah, because Cypher's an awful friend.
Yeah.
And people won't remember this, but basically, like, Fujin and Raijin, like, appeal to Cypher at the end of Disc 3 to be like, come back. Fujin literally does full sentences for Cypher the only time in the game.
Oh my god.
And Cypher rejects her, and it's like, man, what a friendship.
Yeah.
Cypher sucks.
He probably gives his reasoning of I'm too far gone, and it's like, to me, that's never a good in real life or in games where it's like, come to the light side. It's like, I'm too far gone. It's like, no, that's the whole dang point, is you're never too far gone. Like, you can, at least I feel that way, you can turn it around. Literally, a guy named Darth Vader does it, right? A guy named Darth Vader is able to turn it around. So, like, it's you're never too far gone. Yeah, the fact that... So, if you go up there before checking everywhere, he's just not there.
You can't go up to the 3rd floor until you do all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
To Shu.
That's so stupid. He should have been, like, in the training facility or something. Because it's like, go find the headmaster. Where do you think he is? Do you think he's at his office? Do you think he's in his office? Nah, don't check there.
So one reason why I think the story in this game is kind of a mess, I wanted to talk about this a while ago, but there's a guy, his last name is Nojima, that has written, like, most of the Final Fantasy games and has also done a lot of Kingdom Hearts stuff. And he was a writer in Final Fantasy VII as well, and he's also a writer in Final Fantasy X, and, like, most of the Final Fantasies. But in Final Fantasy VIII, the big difference is that he's the sole writer, and in Final Fantasy VII, he's one of the 4 writers. So I have a feeling that Nojima is, like, one of those idea guys that, like, he has, like, he can think of premises and, like, weird stuff, like, really well, but he really needs, like, editors and other writers to, like, flesh out his ideas a lot better.
He's a George Lucas.
Yeah. But, like, Nojima, like, whenever he is, like, unleashed, and I think, like, the Final Fantasy VII Remake, he's, like, one of 2 writers, and, like, Final Fantasy VII Remake is obviously very contentious because of that. But it just feels like whenever he has sole credit for a story, it is a mess.
What about Kingdom Hearts? Is he normally, like...
Yeah, he's a big collaborator there.
Makes sense.
I think the only game he isn't an active writer for is Kingdom Hearts 3, but Nomura ends up being, like, the writer for that, too. Which is why I think Kingdom Hearts 3 has the worst story in the series.
I still have absolutely no interest in playing KH3, mostly because the story's so complicated.
It's complicated, and... So the thing about Kingdom Hearts 3 is that if you're a newcomer, you will have absolutely no idea what's happening. Yeah. Thanks for telling me this.
They are like actually making a Kingdom Hearts 4, right?
Yeah, it's already been revealed.
Wow.
It's like a trailer.
That just... It's surprising me with how much money they probably lost from Kingdom Hearts 3.
No, I think it sold like a lot. Spencer has to go to the bathroom every 30 seconds. Oh yeah, this room. So when I was doing this, I did this with a turbo switch controller, but I'm just using the pro controller now. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. I'd be surprised if I could do it with 2. But you go from 1 character to 2 characters to 3 characters. I'm not even a very good masher. Alright, Renault, help us. Oh, nice. Wow. So we didn't do that, the third character would have joined us. I don't think it makes any difference at all.
Yeah, it's weird how I kind of, like, misremembered the timeline of events. Because I'm like, oh, you're going to go find NORG, like, right now.
You know, when I was replaying this, I thought that the Galbadia invasion happened now, and the NORG Headmaster stuff happened later. So I think I'm in, like, the same boat.
Yeah. It's just the NORG stuff feels so, like, final for the Garden. Like, oh, okay. Well, now that we know this crazy thing, you know, that's all that the Garden really has to produce for us. I don't know what we were looking at.
I think there's like a catwalk and like the ladder goes all the way to the other way. Yeah, I'll do it because everyone else is incompetent. If you suggest anyone else go, they'll be like, I don't know, I don't think I can do it, and Squall just like, whatever, I'll do it.
That's the sign of a great leader. Just whatever.
Oh. Convenient.
Oh my god. Why is everything in this game designed so technically? Like, just everything.
It is really
it's
cool.
Like this garden, and it's like, nah, I can fly, bruh. It's just like everything. That desert prison that you never go to again. It's like, it's this crazy thing in the desert, and it has all these it's underground, and it has all these crazy tendrils.
That's why
going
the Squall's dead theory just keeps holding water for people believing it, because the story just is so ridiculous. Even just like when they're explaining lore, it's like, oh, the garden can become mobile and just fly all over the place. It's like, what?
Again, I would be more for it if the game starts out just being ridiculous. Like, if the first thing you do is like, oh my god, the garden's mobile and all this crazy stuff happens, but like the first, I don't know, 5, 8, 10 hours, the whole first, disc is like pretty based in reality. It's just so funny how much it changes instantly. That's kind of what 9 does too, though. Ooh, these things.
They just kind of show up.
Can you draw a GF from these?
No. Okay. I thought so too, but only the green lizard guys have carbuncle. I'll double check, but I don't think they really have anything of any value.
Hi.
Yeah, they don't like
wow,
anything.
yeah, nothing.
Alright. I think Squall might be immune to blind right now, so I gotta double check that. So, this game has a hidden mechanic called the crisis level mechanic, and it basically depends on how many characters are dead, your current HP relative to your max HP, and how much status elements you have. So one really good element to always have on Squall is blind, because Squall, being a gunblade user, always has 255% accuracy. So even with blind, he hits 100% of the time.
Wow.
So you might as well have blind on Squall, like, literally constantly, because there's no drawback to it, and it raises his crisis level. No, he doesn't. Right? No, he doesn't. Anything else? Silence. Yeah, and I don't want to...
What would break do? You can't be stoned.
You can't be petrified. Actually, some enemies can petrify you, and if, obviously, like all the other games, if everyone gets petrified, they just die. Game is over.
You get nothing. Ruh-roh.
Alright, we're gonna go until the garden is mobilized, but then stop before we find Grandmaster NORG. This is going on pretty long.
So, this is like a total act of war.
Oh yeah. The sorceress wants to kill all the gardens.
She didn't send any to Galbadia, though. Because I guess she's, like, kind of on Galbadia's
She
side.
is controlling Galbadia Garden. So as long as it's in her interest, obviously she's not gonna kill it.
What is this? Yeah, what are we supposed to do here? I agree.
Yeah, even Cid was like, I've never been down there, I don't know what to do.
Oh, just turn on move. Yeah.
Shut up, Renoa.
Yeah, I do. Thanks for asking.
Renoa. I think you literally just have to go until Squall gets mad. Like, literally, I think that's what's happening.
Do you know what you're doing, Squall? Yes. Yes! There's no way. This is going on way too long.
No, I think this is literally what you have to do. Whoa, what just happened? Hello? Wait, what's going on? Whoa. I swear that was a glitch. Okay.
Okay, good.
So yeah, that's
Are
Squall.
you supposed to be able to get off screen?
No, I'm pretty sure that was a glitch. But yeah, you just keep going until Squall gets angry, and then the machine magically starts running.
This is, certainly something.
So cool, though. It's so stupid but cool.
It is really cool. Wait, how'd they get up there?
Good question. Wait, no, it's... Yeah, this is the same platform that they were on, I guess.
Oh, I guess it just went straight up.
It went straight through the floor.
Da-da, 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 da-da.
Get out of the way! The error rate 75% saved us.
Do you have to do that? The error rate 75?
I don't think it lets you go up to the command room without doing it. Yep, so this huge giga complex that can house like thousands of people, just completely mobile now.
It also looked way too small compared to the trees.
Yeah.
Like, this thing has to be like blocks long, right? Cid's cool, but sometimes his like lack of doing anything. I'm like,
Oh,
come on.
his lack of doing anything. He literally gives the reins to Squall just so he can be with a GF or I guess wife Media. He literally just abandons his mission.
Yeah, that is definitely interesting.
Oh yeah, I just go to the balcony, right? Yeah, whenever we see a next save point, I'm stopping.
Oh. Hi, birds.
Yeah, this is a custom scene. If you don't bring Renoa here, you don't see this.
Wow. And she's yeah, she's not in it.
Yeah.
Or yeah, no one else is in it.
Yeah, they completely skip over that if you don't have Renoa with you.
Squall has to go to Garden, right?
Yes.
Selphie has to go to the missile base.
Yeah, the only two characters is Selphie has to go to the missile base, Squall has to go to Balamb Garden. That's the only two requisites. So they really don't force Renoa on you, which is cool, but then you do miss stuff.
What? Dude, you're the headmaster.
Even Squall's like, I don't know. I said this last part, but it really is the start of everyone being an absolute idiot and just being like, Squall, save us!
And this, again, could be part of the Squall's dead thing that we were talking about.
That's just, people, like, want to rationalize why this story becomes so weird. Like, in Disc 1, Cid is, like, easygoing, and he's a big softie, and he gives that custom contract to Renoa. But, like, he doesn't seem stupid. He knows all the candidates, and, like, gives, like, custom things to say to them once, like, when they were, like, getting the graduation speeches from him. It's like, he's obviously not dumb, but, like, at this point, like, Cid has basically given up already.
Yeah, he just right there, he was like, hey, 18-year-old first-year Cid Squall, do something.
You've been a Cid for all of a single week.
Do something? What does that mean? Back to the good music. No. We had the Balamb music for a second. Oh yeah.
There we go. Man, I'm bored.
What do you mean having nothing to do?
I mean, look at his room. There's literally nothing.
Is Cypher ever coming back? I got news for you, bud.
I'll get even with him, I guess. Yep, so this scene doesn't happen if you don't bring Renoa with you. Hey.
Heh. No. There we go. You start with heh, and you end with heh. You know, get acquainted.
Fine. So yeah, at this point, Squall still is really annoyed with Renoa.
She's definitely more into him than he is to her at this point.
Alright, we'll save that for next time.
How long is this custom scene? Like, you just have to show her around or whatever?
Long, like 5-10 minutes.
Huh, interesting.
That's another thing that
definitely not a speedrun strat for sure. Alright guys, so yeah, this was a pretty cool part. We got actually a lot done. And I'm excited to see I'm gonna guess the NORG stuff is gonna be next time. That's a pretty cool set.
That's pretty much the immediate next thing we're doing.
Cool. Alright guys, thank you for watching. See ya.